talk about some tournament expansion.
Yeah.
This is something that for the last several years has been on the radar and has been a discussion. It's like, when are they going to make a decision on this? Well, they've set a date now. April. They have to decide if they are going to keep it at 68 or expand to 76. That's the number, 76. I had even seen some in the past, like not recently, in the distant past, about like expanding into 80s or 90s for this tournament. Rick Pitino was interviewed on this, I think back in like October. He loves the expansion, like into the 70s. He's like, I mean, basically his point was you get more games, which is great. More players get more limelight. And that's better for them and for the fans to have more games and more revenue, basically. Personally, Dalton, I am not a fan of expansion whatsoever. I think 68, where we're at right now, is a good number. In fact, I thought 64 was a good number. Now, the first four has turned out to be a pretty good success, I think, because we've had some runs from teams in the first four. But 68, I feel like here's my big problem with it. I don't care about the money. Right? You guys have enough money. Forget it. Okay. But I know that's what people want is money. So that we got some greedy folks.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't like it because my thing is you have to earn your way into the tournament. Right? Like, I don't want to just start putting teams in the tournament just to put teams in the tournament.
Yeah.
Okay. Most of the time, those teams who are right at the cut line, like 69 or 70 or 71, like those teams are not that good.
Yeah.
Right. And
usually not.
And it's like, really, this team's got 12 losses, 13 losses, maybe a couple good wins, you know, and there have been some egregious mistakes by the committee leaving some good teams out. But like for the most part, like I just don't want to let teams in just to let them in. You've got to earn your spot into the tournament. And I think if you go to 70, even 76, you're going to start letting in teams who really don't deserve a spot in this tournament. You're going to start letting in teams just for the sake of letting them in. And it's like, there's no, like, at this point, it just looks like a money grab. Like you just want more money. Like this has been a really good product for a long time. 68 teams. I think it expanded to 68 in like 2011. So it's been like 15 years, just about. It's like, why change what's not, like, don't try to fix something that's not broken.
Yeah.
You know, it's great what we've got. Don't try to change it. I don't love it personally. I don't like expansion at all, but people disagree with me on that.
I think there's pros and cons. You kind of mentioned some of the pros. A larger field obviously gets more games, which gets fans more excited for more first round matchups because those games are usually a lot of fun. To me, March Madness last year, some people would disagree with this. I didn't like it as much last year because it was just the best seed won pretty much. And like all the one seeds made it, which it doesn't happen a lot. So I like the madness. Like I like that it's called March Madness because so much madness happens. So that just gives you more madness if there's more teams, possibly the possibility. But I think the cons significantly outweigh the pros. You kind of mentioned this. It devalues the regular season. Like think about like these games that we've watched like these past couple, like pretty much 2 months now, have like felt so urgent. Like these teams want to win so badly. And I've heard over and over again, like these games feel like it's March, and they do. But if you add more teams, it's probably going to devalue the games between November and January. Like those games are just not going to have as much value. And coaches might stop scheduling harder games because
I think they'll schedule harder games maybe.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. They'll schedule harder games because it doesn't matter. That's what I meant to say.
But then again, you could look at it and say, well, then we're going to get more premier matchups.
Yeah, that's true.
But then again, I mean, like you already get that. Like you get really good match. I mean, we've had some awesome matchups in this non-con, and we've still got more to go.
Yeah. And my personal opinion is if you don't play well enough to be one of the 68 teams, you don't deserve it. That's a lot of teams.
That's a lot of teams.
And if you don't play well enough, then you just don't deserve to get in. And I'm sorry. And if you're on that bubble and somebody else gets in over you, that's just unfortunate. Like, that's just like,
play better.
Yeah. You didn't deserve it because like, that's just like up to the committee's choice. But I think it has to be left at 68. I just don't think there's enough besides the money for the people that there's not really pros for the fans.
No,
But I unfortunately think you can give your opinion here in a second. I think it probably will go to 76.
I think unfortunately, I think it is too. I mean, obviously, I mean, it's always the NCAA always makes boneheaded decisions, and
Yeah.
they're greedy. They want money.
Yeah.
But like, I think about Alabama several years ago. I want to say it was like 2017, something like 18, maybe 19. I don't know. When Colin Sexton was there,
Oh yeah.
they made it into the tournament. I think they were 18 and 13, or like 19 and 14, something like that. They got in as like an 8 or 9 seed because they beat Texas A&M on a buzzer beater in the SEC tournament. And anyways, I'm like, if you expand to 76 teams, you could legitimately have teams that have 15 losses, 16 losses in the tournament.
Yeah.
Right. And to me, that is way too many losses. Like Alabama had so many losses that season. I mean, it was ridiculous. I'm not a fan of that, man. Like, earn your way into the tournament. What we've got right now is a beautiful product that works really well.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. And I'd hate to see them change it.
I agree.
And I know, people say, well, you have, better games. My thought is, what are the odds of these? You expand to 76. Okay. You have 8 more teams. What are the odds that one of those 8 teams goes and wins it all?
Yeah.
I mean, slim to none. Now I know the fire back to that would be, well, we've had teams from the first 4 make it to the final 4 before, and that's worth it right there. Okay, cool. That's a good counterpoint. The Cinderella run is really fun.
Yeah.
But I don't even see that happening with these teams that are like ranked 76 and 70 to 76. I don't know, because again, the quality of team when you get down there is just not that good.
Yeah. And I also think NIL has shaped this as well. Like you don't see like Donovan Dent and Donovan Atwell. Those 2 guys, they don't stay at UNC Greensboro and where was he at? New Mexico or
New Mexico.
Yeah, you don't see them staying there because UCLA probably paid him $1 million to come to play at UCLA. So It's like these guys aren't staying at these teams that aren't great because they get paid. So NIL has I will say NIL has kind of ruined March Madness, and I'm kind of
it's sad, dude.
It's sad to see that, but
the mid majors, bro, there's not as many like great mid major teams because if they get noticed, they're getting taken. I mean, like Tyon Grant Foster on Gonzaga was at Grand Canyon, and he's now at Gonzaga.
Yeah, exactly.
Dalton, I think you froze, bud.
Oh,
hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Anyways,
I really hope they don't expand the tournament.
Yeah,
but
me too.
I have a feeling they will because it's just like the NCAA to do this type of garbage.
Unfortunately, I think it's going to happen too, but we'll see.